We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Texas Rangers. Rangers baseball next. Kyle Gibson, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
The speedy Trea Turner digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bouncing ball hit to Frazier down at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Coming to the plate now, Leury Garcia. Career against Kyle Gibson, comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Got him reaching there, strike 2. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here now is Juan Soto, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Turner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And that's low, ball 4.
Batting 4, the designated hitter, Adam.
So first and second with one man gone, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's Howie Kendrick. High and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nats leave a pair. Their first crack scoreless. Patrick Corbin gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery, this guy's a really good pitcher. There are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have him in their rotation. Not an overpowering fastball, but a good one. 89 to 93 miles an hour slider, without a doubt his best off-speed pitch. And if he's throwing strikes with that slider, look out, he can shut any team down.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A bouncer up the middle. Turner has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Hunter. Cole.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Hunter Cole. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at them with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
3-0 now. And now a pitch on the way.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now here it comes. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 261 the average coming into action here. 4 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
To 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 1-0.
2-0.
2 out with the man at first. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. First pitch on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
0-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. One and 2. Here it is. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Rangers leave a pair. Still no score. So here's Starlin Castro. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Starlin Castro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Solak's on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. Victor Robles digging in now as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Now the 1-0 misses. Ball 2.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Odor towards second. He's got it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting it, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. A man at third with one away. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Outside, 2-1. 3-1 to Yan Gomes.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And Elvis will put this one away, and that retires the side. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. Nationals on top, 1-0. Set to get started. Nick Solak batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
1-2.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
Batting seventh, the third baseman.
Here's Todd Frazier now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Rangers have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Batting eighth.
Here's Rougned Odor
The second
now.
baseman,
He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Down and away, ball 1. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Hit well again. Down the right field line. And it's off the foul pole. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot here for Rougned Odor. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Rangers move ahead. It's now 2-1.
No doubt if that one's fair or foul, everyone in the stadium could hear that loud doink. And that's music to a hitter's ears, because that's a homer.
Stepping in now, Danny Santana. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 6 home runs and 25 driven in. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Kendrick's got it. And there are 2 away now. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Fouled off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course...
Hot shot to first base, and a great play to end the inning. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So it's back to the top of the order now, and into bat is Trea Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in now, Leury Garcia, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
3-2, full count. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Pulled toward right center field. Solak is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So stepping in, Juan Soto. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way.
Nope, that's inside.
And he tries to it, but it stays outside. 3-2. A shot to first base and caught there. Doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Digging in, Hunter Cole. He reached on.
Designated hitter, Hunter.
Now the pitch.
Cole.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Cole, a native of South Carolina. He was taken in the 26th round during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Calhoun.
Stepping into the box, Willie Calhoun. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. 3-2 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He drew a walk his first time up. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. In there, 1-1.
1-1.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Shot toward right center. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Adam Eaton digging in next. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hit to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Runner at first following the error. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Howie Kendrick. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no play.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game.
Ball 2.
2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Two balls and a strike.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
3-1 to Howie Kendrick. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Here's Starlin Castro as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
The 0-1 swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Solak's on the move, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Into the box, Victor Robles. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. ball and no strikes. Here it is. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to Ryan Zimmerman.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Swing and a high chopper. Andrus over to first, and Zimmerman is set down as well. It's a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Striding in, Yan Gomes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ready with the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Liner towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Nationals 3 and the Rangers 2. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Robinson Chirinos.
Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now at the plate, Nick Solak. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The pitch. Low for ball one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. That's wide. 2-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. Fourth home run for him on the season, and with it, the Rangers have tied the score at 3.
This has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. We better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Rangers to this point. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
A full count for Odor at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Once again a 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Rangers battle back to tie things up on this solo home run. We're through 4. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Here now is Trea Turner.
Leading off for Washington, the shortstop, Trea.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
In now, Leury Garcia. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. No hits to this point. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit weakly on the ground is short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Juan Soto to the plate now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Home half of the 5th coming up, tied at 3-3. So next to the plate for Texas, Danny Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. On its way is pitch number 75.
Oh, that pitch is out.
That's by him for strike 1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Fouled away. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Elvis Andrus. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
Now batting,
Now at the plate, Hunter Cole hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rangers go down quickly there. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. So here's the cleanup hitter, Adam Eaton. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Adam Eaton.
First offering on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Up next for Washington, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
At the plate now, Howie Kendrick. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And a change will be forthcoming. That'll be it for Kyle Gibson. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Colby Allard will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 39, Colby Allard.
Starlin Castro will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the belt, the pitch. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Very high, 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Reined in. Odor. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
2-0 to the National center fielder. Men on third with 2 down. Two balls and a strike. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Odor has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Tied 3 apiece. Striding into the box, Willie Calhoun. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Willie Calhoun.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. The 1-0. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Austin Voth takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 50, Austin Voth.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Gallo is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Zimmerman has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Ready now, Robinson Chirinos. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
No balls and 1 strike. One and 1 to Chirinos.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I could tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Fouled off. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are two gone now.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Standing in now, Nick Solak, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. One and 0. Here it is.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Ready with the 2-0. Right side. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. Throw. Got him by a step. Would have been a run if he beat it out, but the inning is over. One left for Texas. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Standing in, Ryan Zimmerman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. On his way to second goes Zimmerman. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting, catcher.
Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Line towards center field. Solak's got it, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trea.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trea Turner. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Here's a pop-up now, but this will land untouched. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He didn't look overly.
To be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2. To short. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Striding in now for the Nats, Leury Garcia. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with two down. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Striding in once again, Todd Frazier comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
1-1. Taken, strike two. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch of the at-bat. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Robles looking up, gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center, his second home run of the game as they take the lead 4-3. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the hard plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Elvis Andrus. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. Now 4-3 Texas. Nick Goody's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41, Nick Goody.
Digging in once again, Juan Soto. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
In now is Adam Eaton as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. One and 2 now to Adam Eaton.
1 and 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Howie Kendrick, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 hit down the third baseline. Frazier is there. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Starlin Castro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
0-1's the count. Ball at inside.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Skied into very shallow right. Gallo is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Nationals lead 1. Score holds at 4-3. Now batting, Hunter Cole. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The left fielder, Willie.
So one gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Just hung in there on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to the Rangers, the right fielder, Joey Gallo.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside, that's the ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Pitch on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rangers set down in order, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Jose Leclerc comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 25, Jose.
Leading off the inning, Victor Robles, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Leading off for Washington, the center fielder, number 16.
From the stretch.
Victor Robles.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
So he got him swinging. Victor Robles becomes the first out in the 9th inning. In now, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
At the plate, Yan Gomes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Texas Rangers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Colby Allard gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Jose Leclerc earns the save out of the bullpen, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ballgame tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors, and they left 3 men on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.